Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Grand Tactician. In this episode, we shall be engaging the Army of the Trans-Mississippi under Major General Stannard, with my Department of the West under Major General William S. Harney. So without any delay, let us just jump right in and play this battle. Alright, so here we are on the map for the Battle of Fredericton. I'm not sure what map this is. Wilson's Creek, that's right. This is the Wilson's Creek map. Over here is where we are starting with our deployment. Here we all are bunched up in the corner, but I shall move them in a split second. We have no objectives taken since I am the army that is attacking. I assume the Confederates, they are starting over here. It doesn't look like anyone has any objectives. Maybe we're both on the offensive. But you can see here that silly automatic deployment of like defenses that they do. So this always tells me where they are. Not sure why the AI does that. Maybe I should let the developers know. But I will cut to when the first actions of battle take place. Okay, we just had a peek at some brigades going along this road. So I'm going to move my 2nd Division forward and engage them there. 2nd Division, you are clear to attack the enemy position. Our artillery has opened fire. And we are now engaging their skirmishers. I'm going to try something for the first time. Not sure how successful it will be. Or maybe I cannot give the attack through there. But if you go to your main army commander, you can select attack, assault, defend, screen, etc. And I'm curious to see what will happen if I do click one of these. So let me just, oh my goodness, the cohesion is all over the place. What is happening? Turn. Bad start to our fight, bad start. These guys have no idea what they're doing. They're repositioning, that's what's happening. But the only way I'm gonna attack, at least get some sort of win, is if I flank them like this. Oh, you poor saps. What are you doing? They definitely got the advantage over us, though, in the beginning there. We let them completely flank us. I'm not sure if any commanders are injured. No. So far, so good. But these boys are still waiting for the order to advance across the creek and engage the Confederates' right flank. There's the army commander. Stannard, watching over the hillside. We have taken this objective. That's great. I shall send them this way. If I don't get these boys over soon, hopefully their fatigue will not affect them too greatly, but this battle may not go in my favor if I let these skirmishers shoot me up for too long. Let's see. I'm all for losing some battles because obviously, as you saw on the campaign screen, my 18 wins, I think that's ridiculous. And I think it should be more of a fair fight, you know? So here we go. Deploy to attack. And let's see how the AI would handle it if I do not micromanage these brigades. They're pulling back. They realize that they have a division coming in on the flank. That is smart of them. Very smart. Pickett's brigade. Interesting. If it's George E. Pickett, I wonder why he's over in the Western Theater, you know? Can't deploy skirmishers because they're too close within the brigade's range. You should probably stand back a bit. Don't get yourself killed. I'm just dealing with a bit of a bug. Come on. Alright, if you want to die, then die. You know, like, Edwards. Yeah, I wonder if this is your cabin. But I believe the orders have been reached. I'm uncertain. Nothing is happening. Okay, there's some orders from the division commander. Very interesting moves here. Not sure if that will accomplish much. This may lead to a bunch of strewed cohesion issues. And they're like, yeah, never mind. We're gonna go back. I'm going to let the AI fight this one. I'm not being lazy. I'm just curious of the mechanics for my side. How would they engage the AI if I use AI? They're laying down because of heavy artillery. They better stand up because here comes a brigade. Oh yeah, we're totally flanking them right now. I'm not sure if they even see these. Wounded in action. Who is this? Of course, Edwards. Because you're standing out in the frickin' front. Move back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a glitch. I can't do anything about that. Completely outflanked by 3 brigades. These guys are not doing so good. Come on, Pickett, what are you doing? These guys have their backs somewhat faced away. Yeah, poor retreat mechanic here. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're getting completely lit up. Oh. Not good, not good. Since he refused to move, he got shot. So that's his own damn fault, you know? And they're having picnic with Stannard. That's interesting. I wonder if he will be wounded because he's right next to them. Some melee going on here. These boys do not have upgraded muskets except for this one. There's only 2 in this army that have upgraded musketry. So you can see that the range here is much shorter than the rifled musket. The AI is still in control. Not sure what they're doing. He surely has to be wounded or killed by now. He is right in front of one of my brigades here. Leon's brigade. Historically, Harney was replaced by Leon in May of 1861. So I may do that after this battle just to remain historically accurate. I'm a couple months late, but I'll still try that. They've completely given up and just reformed their line. Not sure why. These guys are laying down for some reason. I'm unsure of that. But Pickett actually rallied himself. He was broken before, I believe. I do not know what they're doing. Turn and face the overwhelming attack, dude. Come on. That's the other thing I asked the devs. I asked them, how can you determine if it's going to be a minor victory or a major victory? There's no established, like, how do you, if it's going, of all the battles so far, they have all been major victories, because as soon as one side concedes and withdraws from the field, it's considered a major victory. But what are the factors to determine if it's going to be a minor victory or defeat, rather, you know? I've never seen a minor anything occur in the campaign so far. It's always been major victory or defeat. So the pathfinding here, not too good. This is what happens when you let AI deal with the battle. Probably suffering more casualties than I would like to, but I'm giving it a chance. I'm just curious. They're withdrawing. Going to sustain that attack either. They definitely have made a nice, they are trying to form a nice half circle around the flank of the Confederacy. I think that's intelligent. That's pretty good. I would do that. Probably would have been my plan anyway. But they're letting themselves get completely flanked. These guys are waiting for orders to go even further behind the enemy lines. Standard's still running about, and you can actually see sprites falling, so he actually may be killed or wounded because he is getting shot up. The horse is having a stroke, a seizure. He has to be done for. There's no way that he survived any of that. Maybe it'll be in the newspapers after the fight. They're letting themselves get completely flanked now. I'm gonna take control of that. That's ridiculous. It's a lot of little series of attacks and then withdraws. Like no one can sustain an attack. Who is this? Hamilton's brigade. Yeah, he's getting shot to bits. These guys are just not even firing, so let me tell them to engage. I wish you could capture commanders when they're exposed like this. Now I can finally move Edwards. What a waste. But they have reformed their line so that now they're hitting my flank. And wow, they're getting shot up. These two brigades are going at it. Cavender and Longstreet's brigade. Interesting. Hello, Longstreet. I wonder if there's any other, Elliott Jr., of course, Pickett, Nance's brigade, and Forno's brigade. But these guys are sacrificing themselves, mainly because they don't know how to do pathfinding yet. But again, Standard is in the crossfire of one of my brigades. What's this little feud? Oh, of course, yeah. I activated feuds and stuff. I don't think anybody's gonna win this fight. I think it's gonna be a terrible loss for both sides. What are my casualties now? 4,000. Where is Standard? It should tell me. You stop moving. 3,000. They are pulling back. Alright, I shall reform my lines now. Was just curious to see what would happen. And I think so far I've lost more men than they did because of the terrible cohesion tactics that my commanders have. They were just all over the place. Who's still firing? Oh, these guys are still engaged. There's another. I did email the devs about this. So now that I see this, I'm going to have to send the save file and output log for this. They said it's a retreating issue. It's a pathfinding of withdrawal issue that they can't seem to figure out the path that they want to take. So just gotta remind myself to send the files now and do not save after this battle. So either they're fully withdrawing, I'm not sure. It's only noon. But since they can't move, they're gonna get shot to pieces. And there they go. Once they break, then they have the retreat pathfinding. But to withdraw from the action, that's a glitch that they need to fix. So let me speed it up until something new happens. I am not sure where they are withdrawing to, so I guess we'll see if this is the end of the fight or not. End of the day. Troops resupplied. Brigade of Hamilton has marched away. Yeah, so another one left. Supplies are fine. Enemy is retreating. Yeah, so since now they're retreating, it's a major victory. I don't get that. What, this should be a minor victory, you know? It's not a grand battle like the last one was. This is nothing. This was just a small little skirmish, you know? So that's rather silly. Not sure why that's the case. 1 over. Oh, we did give them more casualties. Okay. So 6,100. Not sure where that number comes from because only 2,400 here. Maybe wounded? I'm not sure. But 4,000, it may be an estimate. But 4,063 of ours have been injured, killed, missing. So let me just go to the... newspaper report, the battle report on the campaign map, and see what it says. Okay, so let's see. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 6,087, with 792 killed and the rest wounded. Ours is 509 killed, with 608 missing and the rest wounded. We have recaptured 606 rifles, so it's about close to the amount killed, but I'm not sure if it's 6,000. Last I saw it said 3,000, so I'm not sure. I wonder if Standard was killed. Does it say? Total casualties of about 12,000. Whipping the rebels. Sources from the Confederacy side report the public unmoved by the recent events. Okay, so nothing. No news about Standard and his little blunder in the midst of my brigades there. So I will end this episode here. Please like, comment, subscribe. And this is Bayonet Jack signing off.